Alrighty. Welcome to the PSBS as a Plays PlayStation podcast. I'm your host, Coach T. PS and Bye. Boys, coach here is
Andrew Arenas Stubble is.
yes, recording late, both figuratively and literally.
It's not that late.
It's late for me. It's midnight.
So what?
Recording. It's midnight, and we're recording Saturday, going into Sunday morning, as opposed to our usual Wednesday.
Yeah, because it's a different kind of flow. It's a different kind of dynamic.
Well, I mean, you were out of town, and
I was in New York
yeah,
City.
you're out of town, and I didn't have any backups, and I don't know if I can pull off a one-man show.
Talking about like Uncharted.
Just talking to myself. Just talking to myself. It's just be like, yeah, man, Uncharted, it's cool. It does this thing, and this thing, and this thing, and then that thing. Stuff.
Some people do that.
Yeah. But, I don't know if I could do the 1 hour, one man show. Talking to
Actually,
myself.
don't do that. Don't ever do it.
Don't ever do that.
Don't ever do it.
Don't ever do that, man. Just go on a rant. It'd be weird. But, with all that, knowing all that, this is episode 60, by the way.
Dang, 60?
60, yes, a milestone, and an even increment of 10.
I'm not sure if we should do the milestones in 10s. We should do it in at least 20s.
20s? Well, I mean, it's not like we do anything differently. I'm just acknowledging it.
No, there's this guy I follow on Twitter that he celebrates like every 100 followers he gets.
Mm-hmm.
It's so annoying.
I mean, we're not celebrating. I'm just acknowledging it. I'm like, oh, look, we're 10 more episodes in.
Yeah.
So, there you go.
It's a different kind of thing,
Oh, no, we're not doing like a freaking giveaway or anything every 10 episodes.
I mean, he's not doing a giveaway for Twitter, but like he's just all like, hey guys, I got like 100 more followers.
I wish we had 100 followers to begin with.
I'm just like, dude, okay, we get it. Like, just stop.
Stop.
Like, don't you do milestones if you like hit like at least like 100,000 or like 1,000? But you don't say like every 100. You're all like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Oh, yada yada yada. How about you just be quiet and actually start tweeting what you were tweeting to begin with? Sorry.
Sorry. We're coming. Like I said, it's late at night. We're tired, but we're going to get the episode done.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been that angry.
No, you just kind of talking kind of low and just like, yeah, I'm back. I'm tired, jet lagged or whatever.
No, there's no jet lag. I didn't even fly.
Didn't even fly, no, but your car lagged, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, I didn't even. Good point.
Good point. Yeah. This is AM Talk Radio, PSBS.
Dude, can we do that one time? Because when you listen to the radio at night, it's very relaxing.
Smooth jazz, PSBS, AM radio, coming at you live at midnight. Yeah.
Can we have like a drum play, like a little jazz?
Smooth jazz.
I can't do this. This is just too much. I'm just kidding. So what actually happened this week?
Yeah, some stuff happened this week. I perked this show back up. A lot of random things this week. Let's see where we can start at. Let's see, where should we start? It's a lot of weird negative news.
Okay, throw it at me. I love that kind of stuff.
Negative news. So, out of the blue, Disney announced this week that they are canceling Disney Infinity. Like, completely.
Yeah, I've seen this.
Yeah, so, they already said earlier this year that there would be no Disney Infinity 4.0 this year. But with the cancellation, they did kind of say that there was a 4.0 scheduled for next year. So now that game's not happening. And they said they're not going to be doing no more games, no more new figures, no more new packs or anything. They are going to release, I think, 2 more just because they were already well in production. That's the Finding Dory pack in June, and I think Alice through the Looking Glass one's coming out this month.
Yeah.
So, because those are soon. But other packs that were in development for this year that are now just being canceled will not be released include a Star Wars Rogue One pack.
Oh no.
Let's see, I'm loading up.
That would
Yeah,
have
they
been
said they
really
had.
neat to see.
Yeah, they said they had plans for a Star Wars Rogue One story pack, which was going to be developed by Ninja Theory.
Wow.
Was developing that, and now that's canceled. Other story packs they had planned included Cars 3, Star Wars Episode 8, Pirates of the Caribbean, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and Thor Ragnarok.
What?
These are all like story like packs they were going to put out for Disney Infinity, but now they're all canceled.
No Civil War pack.
Well, they did put out that arena thing for Civil War. It wasn't like based on the movie, but it was just like inspired by the movie. You know,
Where's my Baron Zemo Disney Infinity figure?
that'd be the most plainest little figure though. Like, oh, this little guy with a little gun to his head. Like, what?
Hey, spoilers.
Oh, spoiler! You should have seen the movie by now. It's out of context anyway.
Still spoilers.
Um, and then they said they also had plans to release 12-inch figures.
What?
Yeah, they said they're going to do a line of 12-inch toys that would include popular characters, including Darth Vader, Jack Skellington, Elsie from Frozen, Buzz Lightyear, Hulk, and Hulkbuster. Now, here's the crazy part. These figures would have cost $45 each. And they said they would have lit up and had different in-game features. I'm like, first off, how would you put this big thing on your pad? It would be bigger than the pad, probably. They might have to probably sell new pads for those. And then what could be the big feature that makes you kind of think like, no, I need to own this. Like I need to pay $45 for this figure to put on this in my game. You know?
I don't know.
Like, no, I was about to say something, but no, you don't want that to be a spoiler.
Hey, this is Civil War. It just came out.
I know. But
It's
do
not
you know
even
what?
been a week.
You know what
It's
else would
only
be a
been a
pretty
week.
good 12-inch figure to put in the game? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Since you know what I'm talking about.
For Civil War?
Yeah.
Black Panther?
No. What would be a big figure that I would like to have, and if I put it on the pad, that figure would actually be bigger than all the other figures in the game?
Oh, yeah. I know who, but I won't say. That'd be a really good idea.
Yeah, but we're never going to see it now.
Wouldn't you? I bet you would buy that one.
Probably.
And next to him is just like a big old. He's holding War Machine.
Mm-hmm. Does War Machine even have a Disney Infinity figure?
No, who gives a damn?
No, he doesn't have one. He's never going to get one now.
They couldn't get one for Don Cheadle. They couldn't get one for the Cheadle Command.
It's funny. But yeah, I mean, this is just really weird because I mean, Disney reported like this past year that it was the best-selling toy-to-life game on the market, and now they're canceling because they said it wasn't making them enough money. You know,
Really?
at least not enough to keep production going on.
I thought it was Skylanders that sold more.
No, well, I don't know about in total, but as of last year, like just last year, like for that holiday market or whatever. Now, I don't know in general, but like I said, for that holiday market, they said Disney Infinity was the best-selling Toys to Life game on the market. And I read more into it. They said kind of like what happened basically was that when they did 1.0, what happened was they understocked the market. Like there wasn't enough figures going out to meet demand. So they were losing money in that way because they weren't like giving everybody who wanted it a chance to buy it. And then when 2.0 came out, they actually flooded the market where now there was too many figures on the shelves that they couldn't sell them all. So they're losing money on that. And 3.0 just didn't really change the situation.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, so it's really weird that, you know, Disney just says this isn't worth the time and investment, I guess. And it does kind of call into question the overall, you know, toy to life market because I mean Skylanders always been around, but I mean, is it still like popular? I mean, if they still put one out every year, but like you don't really see a big push for it anymore, you know.
Well, this could be a fad just in the way of music games too, the way it's going.
Yeah, because I mean, Skylanders, like I said, is just not as popular as it used to be, and you just don't see a marketing push for that game anymore. I mean, it's still there, but you don't see a big push for it. Disney Infinity was kind of taking all the attention.
What about Lego Dimensions?
See, that's what I was getting at. Lego Dimensions, see, they jumped on the bandwagon a little too late now
Hmm.
because they hit the market, and it's weird because Disney Infinity's probably not Disney Infinity. Lego
Lego
Dimensions is
Dimensions.
probably the most expensive one on the market right now too, because like the base set was like $100, and then just like the figure packs were 15, level packs were 30, the other things were like 20, and there's just so many of them. And I mean, every time you go to the store now, you see them on clearance. Like the Lego Dimension packs are like half off now
Hmm.
because you're just trying to get rid of them because they're so damn expensive. So I don't know, and they still have plans for this. Like they still have plans to support Lego Dimensions going forward. Not a new game, but they do say that there will be new um, level packs like this year. There was like a thing that leaked out. I forget what all was on there. I don't have it written down. I know one was like a Supergirl thing.
Well,
Um, what was the other one? I think it was like an Adventure Time one.
and
And
yeah, Adventure Time.
I forget what the other ones were, but like they have plans for more of this year. And I mean, now with Disney Infinity kind of like going off the market, now it does kind of give these two franchises, Skylanders and Lego Dimensions, some more breathing room to kind of get in there.
Hmm.
But it is calling the question though if there is even a market still left. Like, do they really want? Like, is this really in demand now?
Or even the bigger question too is Disney not publishing games, self-publishing
Oh
games?
yeah, see that was the other thing too. Yeah, they said that Disney is no longer going to be self-publishing games. They're getting out of that market, which could be
Smart.
a good thing because now that's gonna encourage them to license out more of their properties to studios.
Yeah, and let them handle that because let's face it. I mean, game development is very costly and everything, and as much money as Disney makes, I think Disney handing off other properties to different developers is smart.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, let's see them give it to maybe one of Sony's studios, maybe, or Microsoft's,
I don't see that happening.
or Ubisoft.
I don't know. I don't really see them like doing something that's going to be like exclusive to a certain console, you know,
Mhm.
or at least nothing that'd be something big. 'Cause, I mean, like we saw. I mean, Disney didn't own it at the time, but like Star Wars Connect obviously was a Star Wars game exclusive to that system,
Yeah,
but it
it's
wasn't.
stunk.
But yeah, I mean, that's what I was saying. I was getting at. It's not like a big deal thing. It's not like a AAA thing. It's not like, oh, Star Wars 1313 exclusive to Xbox One, or Star Wars Battlefront exclusively on PlayStation. Like that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
And I just don't see that happening with any of their properties. Like just doing like a big AAA thing and saying it's only on, PlayStation or it's only on Xbox.
Yeah. Hmm.
But I do see them like doing more things and saying because like we already saw this with EA. Like EA has the Star Wars license. Now we're going to see, somebody's going to be bidding for that Marvel license. You know,
Ooh,
and who ends up getting it, that's to be seen.
better not be EA. I'm sorry. Activision?
Activision already had it.
Back at it again.
Back at it again. B-Box, try again. Or not B-Box, B-Nox, whatever.
Beanox.
I'm trying to make another good. Like, you made one good Spider Man game, and that was it. The rest were just crap.
And like 8 other Spider-Man games.
Yeah, like 1 out of 8 is not a good record.
There was some people 2 out of 8, but still not good. Either way.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, yeah, the first Amazing Spider Man, I like that one.
Yeah. Well, I never played that one.
I like that one.
Thus,
But
I
yeah,
played the
so I guess
second
it would
one.
be 2 out of 8 or whatever. Whatever exaggerated number we just came up with.
I think it's about 8, dude. I'm not even joking.
Let's see. They did the not Web. They didn't do Web of Shadows. They did
Spider-Man Friend or Foe?
They did that one.
I think so.
That one was crap.
I
I know for sure they
remember
did Shattered
you didn't like
Dimensions,
Blade in
which is
that one.
good.
Hmm.
They did the follow up to Shattered Dimensions, the time one. I forget what it was called, Edge of Time, something like that. It was crap. They did the first Amazing Spider-Man game, which was good. They did the second one, which was crap.
Yeah, absolute crap.
Then if they did Friend or Foe, then that game was crap. That's 5. If they did Friend or Foe, because I'm not 100% on that one, but still, though, 2 out of 5 is
Not good.
Not very good.
It's like an F in the rating scale. But as for the Toy to Life games, it's sad to see it go. Disney Infinity, unfortunately.
Yeah, because I mean, the only one that has like a chance to grow out of this, like for Disney being off the market, is Lego. Because the thing about Skylanders is Skylanders will never grow. It's only like what's there because Skylanders has no appeal to an adult market, like at all.
uh, you never know.
I mean, I'm not saying that there isn't any adults out there who like are going to get into this and buy the figures and play themselves, but there's just nothing else to it. It's just that where like you look at Disney Infinity, there's these adult Disney collectors who just want the figures, because they love the characters, or the Marvel people who just love Marvel, so they buy the Marvel figures and they don't even play the game, you know.
Mm.
And that same market can exist for Lego Dimensions, where people will buy the Legos just because they want the Legos. Like there's Simpsons fans out there who will buy just the Simpsons Lego pack just to have it, you know. Or
Yeah.
the Lego Ghostbusters. Like there's Ghostbusters fans who are like, no, I want this Ghostbuster thing because they don't have full Ghostbuster sets out. They just have this little pack out for Lego Dimensions. That's the only way you can get it.
Well, they have like two. They have like the Ghostbuster Ecto 1, and then they have the
Yeah, but are
big
they
old
based on the
house.
old movies or the new movie?
Old movies?
Oh, because the new movie is getting Lego sets.
The new movie's getting Lego sets, yes.
Yeah. And Doctor Who, like Doctor Who fans going with the Doctor Who set, and
Doctor Who.
Who. So it's just. But my point is though, like that has more potential to like go in, like to hit a adult collector market just because of the franchises involved, But Skylanders is just a cartoon thing made for this game, where like after the Spyro figure, there was like no anything else,
I know. Like, they didn't even touch on other iconic Spyro characters.
Yeah, like but people forget the Spyro franchise. Like that's how the first game was. It was Skylander. It was called like Skylander, Spyro's something something. And Spyro was like a character in the game, and then after that, they just like dropped him. And the only thing they've done to like kind of maybe widen to get to things like they did the Spyro figure with the first game, and then the most recent game they did the Donkey Kong figure pack. That was like only compatible with the Wii U version.
Stupid.
So like there was that. So like, oh look, I collect Nintendo stuff, so I buy this because it also doubled. It was both an amiibo and a Skylander figure. It worked as both.
That's cool.
So yeah, that was cool, but that was it. That was the only time they like branched out and did some like cross promotion. Was the one Spyro figure for the first game and then the Donkey Kong figure for the most recent game. There was no other like cross thing.
How come they didn't do anything with Sony or Microsoft? It would have been nice. Just at least the characters. It didn't have to be like new technology.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty sure retailers are glad that this is kind of dying out because these toys take up so much space at the stores.
Yes,
like, they have to have whole aisles devoted just to these games.
I'm sure they are.
So I wonder if the Disney Infinity, all that Disney Infinity stuff is going to go on like sale, like really cheap, just to get rid of it all.
Just maybe I'll actually start playing it.
Yeah, start stocking all the Marvel characters.
I want my Spider-Man one for the Vita.
Yeah. I want to play the Vita version and put the Symbiote Spider-Man there.
But yeah,
we're never going to get it.
To answer your original question, yes. Unfortunately, it's that time.
It's that time for it to die out.
As much as I feel bad for these developers and that Disney Infinity guy that presented in the conference, that crazy guy. As enthusiastic as he was about it, and he was being all sad on Twitter, yada, 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 with that picture of the ending of Toy Story 3. He's all like...
That's what they're going to do with all these extra toys. They're going to throw them in a furnace.
I know. The movie's real symbolism, man. So, I mean, I don't feel too bad for him. I mean, come on. Let's be real here. This is about putting a digital toy on a plate that makes it come to life in a game.
I know. It's just, I'm not really
where it could have been
easily...
where it could have been easily digital add-on content on the PlayStation Store, where it could have saved so much plastic, paper, and cardboard. Could have been better for the environment. So, actually, when you put it in because as I've been learning this past week, when you put things in perspective, it's a lot better. Okay, like
Well, no, I mean,
yeah,
I'm not sad
because
and
because
not
it's not
sad.
like these developers that worked on Disney Infinity are out of a job.
No, well, actually, yes, whatever got closed down.
Oh, shows my ignorance, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Ninja Theory and all of them are still
open.
open, but not the one because what was that one episode we thought it was Avalanche from
That was an accident.
I mean, it's spelled Avalanche Software, but it's spelled differently.
I'm kind of glad it's gone, so we don't have this
Confusion
discrepancy.
with the other Avalanche studios.
Yeah, but look, they must have saw this coming, dude. Look, even though this news was like like very sudden, but come on, they must have saw sales numbers. And look, how much money did Disney lose on this? 150 something million. That's like the budget of one Marvel movie.
Oh man, we're gonna lose
Well,
one less Marvel movie. Is gonna take off the schedule.
yeah, I know. Thanks to we could have had our Inhumans movie. Thanks if it
Yeah,
wasn't
that's
for
why the Inhumans movie got canceled because Disney Infinity.
150 million, dude. Can you believe, dude? 150 million. They must have saw us coming in the check sheet.
But I mean, all these content packs were still in development. They just got canceled.
Wait, let me scratch that 150 million. A typical Marvel movie. Not, I'm not talking like Captain America: Civil War or like Avengers, because those cost like 250.
Still, Inhumans was probably around that budget.
You know, I would think Inhumans would be a little less because he'll probably have lesser known stars.
Yeah, but it's still a wider cast. Like you need more than one person there, and
And then who knows? You might have all the Shield characters.
yeah.
You know I'm gonna need them.
So we'll
Too
see.
bad they never got to be in Disney Infinity, but
Yeah,
at least they'll be in Lego Avengers.
yeah. See, that's what I'm saying though. That's why I'm not sad that the whole like Toys Life thing is going away. I'm just kind of sad like there's just so much more potential we could have got out of it. You know,
There's a potential.
if we would have went further, you know, like we're never going to get like you said, like we're never going to see like Agents of Shield in this thing. We're never going to see, you know, we're never going to get like Agents of Shield.
Baron Zemo. You almost said Baron Zemo.
We're not going to get Baron Zemo. We're not going to get, you know, we're not going to get MCU Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You know, we're not going to get any of that.
Like it would have been such a cool figure, Civil War, MCU, Civil War, Spider-Man, Disney Infinity figure, where it's just like him with Captain America shield.
Mm-hmm. We could have got we could have got Doctor Strange figure.
No Benedict Cumberbatch.
Nope.
Oh, do you think we'll have Doctor Strange Lego sets?
I don't know. We haven't seen any. Usually, some leak out by now.
That's strange. They're not doing. Oh, that's strange.
Uh,
They're not doing any.
I mean, maybe I just haven't seen any online.
Are there any like Civil War Lego sets?
Yes.
Well, I need to see those. I want to see what Baron Zemo looks like.
I don't know if they have Baron Zemo in the Lego sets.
But he's like the mastermind behind it all.
Oh no, he's talking spoilers.
Take it.
I was vague. You were very direct.
Look, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, I mean, we've already spent 20 minutes on this.
Lame.
Well, no, it's other things in general. But let's see what else we got. But yeah, speaking of Disney putting out their licenses and all that stuff, EA did some clarification this past week about the state of Star Wars. They've confirmed that a sequel to Star Wars Battlefront will be released next year in the 2017 holiday season.
Anything about space battles?
Well, nothing. They all they said was that it'll have bigger and better worlds.
Having worlds. I don't want worlds. I want space. This is Star Wars.
But they said this one will be tied more to the new movies because it says having the new movies to work off of rather than the historic movies in the current Battlefront game. So you're gonna see more of like episode 7 and 8 stuff in that new game.
But this sucks because I don't remember much like aircraft battle in Star Wars Episode 7 other than like stuff in the Starkiller base and like when Poe and
most of the stuff was space battles. There's the thing when they break out of the thing. There was the thing at the end when they killed the new Death Star.
Yeah, but that wasn't even like That was just still on the planet. That wasn't like
There was the
really.
whole thing with the Millennium Falcon being chased after those TIE fighters through a broken Star Destroyer.
But that's like on the planet. I want it in space. I want it like out of the orbit of the planet.
Well, we'll get it. You have to wait till 2017.
Stupid. You know, I don't even know about Battlefront. Like, just go away. I want this. I want the Visceral game.
Well, keep waiting because they said the visual game probably won't come out to 2018. It says.
Oh my god.
Like, I was really thrown off by that when they said the visual game probably won't be out till 2018 because I really thought this game was like this year.
Really? You thought
Like,
it was this year?
I thought this game was like well into development. Like, I thought this has been developed for at least 2 years, and like they're gonna like announce at E3 and be released like this fall.
I mean, didn't you know they put out the masterpiece Battlefield Hardline last year?
Yeah, but I thought that was like a side thing and what they're really working on with Star Wars.
No.
No. Like I thought this was like in development because like I thought the plan because EA says the plan is to put out a Star Wars game every year, like a major one. But I thought that started this past year with Battlefront. Like there'd be Battlefront game, last year. There'd be the visual game this year, then Battlefront 2, then whatever, and then whatever. But no, they said they do want to put out a Star Wars game every year, just starting next year when Battlefront 2 comes out. So there's no Star Wars game this year.
Or I just seen it
Well,
hey,
there's Lego Star Wars, but not from EA.
hey, you get Star Wars Battlefront, and then the next year you get support for that Battlefront game, and then you get a new Star Wars game, and then you get a Battlefront.
Yeah, because right here it says basically we're gonna have Battlefront 2 next year in 2017, the 2018 the visual game, and then they said probably the next year after that will be the Respawn game.
The Respawn Star Wars game.
Yeah,
I wonder how that one will turn out.
it could be anything.
Well, they said it'd be third person.
Yeah, third person. I think they said to the visual game would be third person. Yeah, because I think because they know Battlefront is that like first person online heavy thing that they really want the Respawn game and the visual game to be like story heavy type third person things.
Visceral's also third person,
Yeah, I think so.
but I want a campaign.
It's gonna have a campaign. It's visual.
I hope so. Oh, well, yeah, I will.
It's visual. It's gonna have. They wouldn't hire the game director of Uncharted 2 if there was gonna be no campaign or not Uncharted 2, Uncharted 3,
And Uncharted 1.
and Uncharted 1. Yeah, the game director of Uncharted 1 and 3 and not have a campaign. You really think they would get her to come in and be like, oh well, for the multiplayer, you need to have the maps this size and have angles here and there. No.
And
There's
then
gonna
for
be a story.
Respawns, I don't know.
Yeah, see now Respawn you'd have more because Respawn, I mean, yes, they're made of people from Infinity War who did, Modern Warfare and all that.
The classics.
Classics, yeah. But the only thing they've done so far since forming this new company is Titanfall, which is a multiplayer only sci-fi shooter. But they are doing Titanfall 2 this year, which will have a campaign.
Yes. I can't wait.
So, presumably there's going to be a campaign in their game.
Speaking of Titanfall, isn't Titanfall coming out this year?
Yes, the EA also confirmed that Titanfall 2 is releasing this year, saying that they're not worried about competing with their Battlefront game, their Battlefield game that we're going to talk about in a bit.
Because they're like so different. Because like
they're different. Yes, they're very different. So yeah, so really, really weird and bold for EA to kind of be like, yeah, we're not worried. Putting out
does it though too.
Two big first-person shooters in the same holiday season. Yeah, we're not worried. And I'm like, whatever, man.
You do you.
So yeah, we'll see. But no, I think EA knows that they need to start putting story campaigns in their games, and especially their Star Wars games, because Star Wars has such a rich lore to explore and do all that. That they need to. And then there's a huge backlash for Battlefront for not having one, so I don't think they're gonna shoot themselves in the foot again.
Or any game that doesn't have it, like Evolve, Rainbow Six. You gotta have a campaign in your game.
Gotta have your campaign, man.
We talked about this like 12 episodes ago. You gotta have a campaign in your game.
Unless you're Warhawk.
look, it just doesn't cut it anymore. You gotta have a campaign, no matter what.
Even if it's one you don't like.
Even if it's no, it's gotta be good. Like, dude, I hope. Do you think Battlefield One's campaign's gonna suck?
Mm.
And let me talk about Battlefield One here a little bit because wait, we haven't talked about Battlefield One, have we?
No, I was gonna get to it. It's on the list.
That look, let's not forget here, guys. As excited as I am for Battlefield One, Dice has just screwed up a lot recently, at least with the launch of their games. So, like, is Battlefield One even worth getting day one? Yeah, Battlefield One, day one,
Or day -3.
or
Which we'll
day
talk about in a
negative
bit.
three. I
We'll talk
mean,
about it.
like, it's just I don't know, just Dice, and they're trying their best to not have a Battlefield 4 launch again, and I'm just,
And they got Mirror's Edge next month.
which even that I'm a little hesitant about. So it's just like, come on, give me the goods.
I don't know. I mean, I think they're learning. It's just this thing where they kind of learn from their mistakes. You know.
And Battlefront, at least in terms of like matchmaking, worked well.
Yeah, rock. Yeah, the actual like connections and everything was rock solid in Battlefront.
Right. Okay.
Like the launch was fine. It was just everyone's
The game.
reception to it was
The game.
mixed, but like the actual like just stability of the game was rock solid.
Because that's what I want to happen. Even if Battlefield 1 has a crappy campaign and just like an excellent multiplayer, like Battlefield 4, I think it's set. It's just, I worry. Because it's EA.
Sometimes
Not necessarily Dice. It's EA. And pulling their crap. And then, like, Xbox One is going to get this game early. Let's not forget.
Well, just through EA Access. That's just basically a demo.
Yeah, but it's something.
I mean, that's how everything is. Like even Madden's getting that EA Access thing.
Yeah, but it's still something.
Something. It's a demo. I mean, they already said there's gonna be a beta for everyone.
Oh, Battlefield 1?
Yeah.
Are you going to try it out?
I mean, if I get it, yeah. If I get the beta, I will. But I don't know.
Even despite that trailer just being footage, I mean, I'm sure the game will look pretty close to it.
Yeah, I mean, they said it's in-game engine, so it'll be similar-ish.
I mean, let's not forget. Let's not forget again. This is what basically this episode's called. Let's not forget. Let's not forget the Battlefront trailer looked pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it didn't look exactly like that Battle of Endor.
No, but Battlefront still looked pretty damn good.
Yeah, setting everything aside for Battlefront, as boring as the game is, it's a fine-looking game. So I'll at least give them that. I mean, have you seen those textures?
Yeah, I know. I played a lot of it.
Like, it's insane. It's like one of the best looking games alongside Uncharted 4 and New Order.
And Metal Gear Solid 5.
And Metal Gear Solid 5.
I've been playing Metal Gear Solid 5 again this week, and it's just, oh god, I forget how good that game is.
Yes.
And how good looking it is, too.
Don't you forget, because Kojima's, in other news, Kojima-san talked about his new company at Sony and how he basically just said, well, all we just made was the logo and the website. Only Kojima can do that.
Step one.
I mean, Sony has enough confidence in him to just, hey, I just want to make a logo and a website and just have an idea for a game and that's it.
I mean, that's hard. I mean, you've seen Silicon Valley. Look how hard it was for them to get a logo.
Yeah. But, like, Sony's got, like, true faith in them.
Take your time, for the past 6 months. Like, what you been doing? Oh, we made a logo for 6 months. That's what you guys been doing. Yep. Alrighty then. Keep the good work up.
But let's not forget also, I wonder why he failed to talk about this, that he's also searching for new technology.
New technology.
Kojima-san is looking for new technology. And he had that, like, little track with Mark Cerny. As you know, he is the system architect of the PlayStation 4.
He just sits there in his office trying to come up with new ideas, new technology. He just runs out of the office. Guys, I got this new idea. We take this little snake figure and we put it on this pad, and then he pops up in the game, and then we do other little figures that can do like mod snake, and then everybody's like, sir, that's already been done, and it's kind of dying out. Since when? Since Disney said no.
So Kojima has been out and about. So he needs to find that new technology. I mean, what new technology do you think it could be?
Like every so many months, he's just gonna put on Twitter. He's gonna put he's gonna put that U2 song. Still haven't found what I'm looking for. Every so many months.
Still haven't found. I mean, I did see a tweet with him meeting the director of the movie Drive with Ryan Gosling.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they're.
Swindon, how do you say his name?
Refin.
Refin. Yeah, I can never figure out how to say his
And
name.
he is quite a fan of Kojima-san.
There you go.
He likes the way he tells stories. So I don't know if they're going to do a collaboration of some sorts. Maybe. But we'll see what Kojima has lined up. And so far he said it's an action game.
Well,
It's
I
not
mean, yeah.
a horror game.
I hope so.
So I'm excited for whatever Kojima has cooking up with PlayStation.
Yeah. His first game's gonna be a match 3 puzzler. So I need to get something off the ground.
Oh gosh.
Well, I mean, it's like it's like Hello Games. They said the only reason they made Joe Danger was just so they can make No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Joe Danger is a great game.
Yeah.
It's just kind of funny when they put it like that. Like, no, we made this game just so we can get some funding going to make No Man's Sky.
Well, let's not forget Joe Danger 2.
And Joe Danger 2, because when Joe Danger 1 came out, they're like, oh no, we need some more money for No Man's Sky. Let's put out Joe Danger 2.
Which is also a good game. It's free on Plus.
Yeah.
It's also on the Vita.
Yeah, it is. That's what I'm saying. Like, Kojima's like gonna put out a bunch of like small games just to kind of like get some funding going, and then you can like make whatever it is he really wants to make.
He doesn't need funding. He's got Sony.
Nah, Sony is with funding.
Dude, they'll give him whatever he needs.
Yeah, for him maybe.
Dude, if they got him, then Sony's set.
Alrighty, man.
I won't forget that day when they had the announcement video. I was like, dang, Sony won. They got Kojima.
Even though we're not going to see this game until probably the end of the console generation.
Do you know how incredible that's going to be, though? Like, you're going to look at Metal Gear Solid 5 and it's going to be like crap. Whoa. By the time we get this game. Does anybody like play Metal Gear Online?
I don't know. I haven't touched it.
Is that like a thing?
I don't know. No one of my friends is playing it because I already told you I had that one friend who only played Metal Gear Online back on Metal Gear Solid 4, but I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if he's still even on my friends list, because if he was, he'd be playing Metal Gear Online for Metal Gear Solid 5.
Sort of loves Metal Gear.
I don't know.
So what else is around? I mean, we covered at least a couple topics at once.
At once, yeah. I mean, we're going to get back around to Battlefield 1 in a
What else is to discuss about Battlefield 1?
There's more to discuss. I'm going to get to it, though.
Battlefield 1 is Battlefield 1.
There's more. Okay, fine. Okay, here's what we're going to talk about for Battlefield 1. So Battlefield 1 got announced this past week. And there's a lot of weird things about it. We're going to explain in a second. But they announced Battlefield 1. The big thing is, yes, it is a World War I shooter. Inspiring, you see the trailer, they're flying biplanes and old tanks and stuff. It looks cool. And it's just like we said, we talked about this before. Like, if it ended up being this, it'd be such a nice change of pace from all this future stuff we've been seeing, from Call of Duty and even the other Battlefield games. Where the Battlefield games weren't really future, but they were still the modern warfare, kind of thing.
Battlefront
with space stuff, so it is refreshing to kind of see this, like, oh, it's it's different, and it's like I said, it's not even World War II, it's World War I. It's not an era you see too often in games, because because World War One really is different from World War Two. As far as like weaponry and stuff like that, technology. So really cool stuff. And here's where the weird stuff comes in. So EA announced there's like 20 different editions of this game.
Oh, jeez.
Well, not 20 different editions, but
Or
4, something like that. So the game Battlefield 1 is coming out October 21st. They said there'll be the basic standard edition for $6. There is going to be the Early Enlister Deluxe Edition. It costs $80, and you get early access to it. You get the game 3 days early on October 18th.
even on PlayStation 4?
Yeah, this is on all platforms.
Even PC?
Yes. The Early Enlister Edition. It's on all platforms. So yeah, so it's so that's what we said, because Call of Duty did this before with like that day 0 thing, where if you pre-order you get a day early.
Ugh.
So this is pre-ordered and you get a day -3
Yes.
because it's the 18th of October.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see real quick. What day is that? Like what day of the week? That's Tuesday. So you can get it the Tuesday like it should come out, or you can go get it, or wait and get it on the Friday the 21st to come out for everybody. But the 21st is a better day because we talked about this. Friday is a better day to put a game out because you have the weekend to play it.
Mm-hmm.
But no, you put it on the Tuesday if you get it early. But anyway, you're not just paying $20 to get the game 3 days early. You're also getting some DLC packs that include a Red Baron pack, containing the Red Baron biplane, sidearm Red Baron.
Not the Red Baron, like the pizza?
Yes, it comes with, oh god, your plane's covered with the pizza advertising. Like, it's like, remember when they used to do that all the time? Those like in-game like ads that were like DLC?
Yeah.
Remember the big one was
Metal Gear?
which one?
Metal Gear?
Metal Gear. Well, that was different. That was like Kojima trying to be like historically accurate because we have like actual Sony Walkmans and stuff in here.
Oh no, like the Mountain Dew?
Mountain Dew, oh yeah. No, I was thinking more like Burnout Paradise did that.
Oh yeah, but
like
that was
every
like
store had its own car. Like they had the Best Buy car, they had the Walmart car, they had the GameStop car, they had the Circuit City car.
They had the Geek Squad.
GameSpot car, yeah. Everyone had their own car in the game. All these different retailers.
Yeah.
Little advertising. The only one that kind of remember doing that, like as a recent example, was like Plants vs Zombies: Garden Warfare, the first one. There was like some Cheetos DLC you can get by like getting a code off the bag.
Ooh.
And your main character would be dressed like Chester Cheeto, and the little chomper thing would be like orange.
It's funny.
So yeah. So yeah, but there's a Red Baron pack. Comes with all that stuff. There's a Lawrence Arabia pack, including a horse, a weapon, a melee sword, and an emblem. New visual appearance of vehicles, Harlem Hellfighter pack, and other content, including 7-day early access to a free map pack and 5 battle packs.
Ooh.
So there's that. And there's another edition that was announced. The Amazon exclusive collector's edition.
Oh, so cool.
Coming in at a whopping $220. Includes the Battlefield 1 Deluxe Edition that comes with all the stuff I just said. A steel book, a cloth poster, deck of playing cards, messenger. You get a pigeon tube that opens up and there's DLC codes inside. And an exclusive patch, premium packaging, and a 14-inch statue.
14 inches.
Yeah, it's pretty big. And it's made by, what's it, Triforce? Yeah, Triforce. So yeah, I mean, this is pretty neat, but $220, that's pretty steep. For this.
Steep? Dang.
And then, well, here's the funny thing, though. It's exclusive to Amazon, so, like, does this $220 price include the Prime discount?
Maybe.
Maybe, because I mean, if you throw in the Prime discount on top of it, that's $40 or something like that.
Better.
It's better price, but still a lot. But I mean, it's just when you compare it to other collector's editions, like you look at, like I got my Uncharted collector's edition, it's like $120, and I had 9 months to pay that off. and I have similar content. You know, I got the statue and I got the game and the art book and whatnot.
Do you think Battlefield 1 is going to be worth 220?
No, I don't. There's very few collector's editions I spend more than if it's over, because 120 is usually like my minimum. Like if it's anything above 120, I like panic and I go, wait a minute, is this really worth it? You know, because 120 is like buying 2 games, but it depends if it's worth it. Because like at least with Uncharted, it was 120, but I had, like I said, I had the thing pre-ordered since September 1st. I had 9 months to pay that off. You know. This is Amazon, so you don't have that option. You just order it, and you need to have the money when it comes out.
Plus, you did it for Libertalia.
For which one?
Plus, you did it for Libertalia edition.
Yeah, that's what I was saying for the Uncharted one. Because I had 9 months to pay that off. The only other one I paid more was the Last of Us Collector's Edition. That was like $150, I think. But that thing come with like an amazing statue.
High quality.
That is a very high quality statue. I have that thing sitting on my desk right now, and it's amazing.
It's higher quality than the Nathan Drake from Uncharted 4.
I think it's a little better quality, but Nathan Drake one's still pretty good. It's a big statue too. It's a 12-inch statue. Nathan Drake.
It's bad we didn't get a Disney Infinity character.
You didn't get a Disney Infinity character. Yeah. What's another one? I mean, it's not like what's it too, like Xbox. Oh my god, Microsoft does theirs ridiculous. Like all of theirs are like 250 like every time.
In a good way.
I mean, yeah, that's what I mean. Like they go so ridiculous with it. Like Titanfall Collector's Edition was $250, and that thing dropped like a rock in price.
You know how big the box was?
Yeah, the box is massive. I seen it in a store one time. It's crazy.
You put a person there.
Yeah, and then what was the other one? I think was the Halo one 250 or was it just 200? I forget how much the Halo one was.
For Halo 5?
Yeah.
200?
Was it 200? Yeah, and then what was the other one? Gears of War has a $250 edition now. You get the guy on the bike.
Cool.
Like, God, like Microsoft, man, they really hype up their collector's editions. Like $250 collector's edition. This is the price of the console almost.
That's how good it's gonna be
for this one game.
Forget the NX. Don't buy it.
The NX. It's like, yeah. We'll see. But yeah, so that my point is though is like, yeah, it's pretty expensive collector's edition for Battlefield 1. So we'll see what happens with that. But overall though, I am interested in the game. You know. Because like I said, different setting, all that. If I'm gonna play it, I mean, I'm probably gonna. Well, I probably won't get it myself. My brother will get it. My brother loves Battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
All the Battlefields. He plays Battlefield Hardline and 4. Like he alternates between those 2 games. So he's really excited for Battlefield 1. So I don't know if I'm gonna be playing it myself. I mean, I might check out the campaign to see the graphics and the historical setting. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see
if it's any good.
If it's any good. I don't know if you'll be checking it out extensively.
I'm not a Battlefield person, so no.
Nah, just no, man.
Not today.
Not today.
Not today.
Well, would you be more interested in this other console game? It was announced this past week. Not really announced, but it was just kind of like a thing that was said. The creator of Five Nights at Freddy's said that a console version is in development.
Oh, sweet.
For the Five Nights at Freddy trilogy or whatever.
Dude, Five Nights at Freddy's with trophies?
What?
Five Nights at Freddy's with trophies.
I know, but you're just coming in a little lower.
I am not low.
Yeah.
You know what? How low can you go?
How low
can you go? Five Nights at Freddy's with trophies.
Yeah. So I know nothing of this game, and I know you know something about it.
Yes, I know quite a bit about Five Nights at Freddy's.
So you're interested in playing this again on your PS4?
Sure.
With trophies and whatnot?
It's probably going to come at a premium.
Premium. Well, I mean, that's what they said. It'd be like a trilogy pack thing, so it's like, whatever.
Now, would this get you into Five Nights at Freddy's?
I mean, maybe I'll check it out because it's this weird anomaly where I know nothing about it, but yeah, I see stuff for it all the time. Like when I go to GameStop, they have like toys for it now. Like there's little action figures for it. There's those little blind box things you buy with the vinyl figures in it. They have big stuffed Five Nights at Freddy like bear things on the counter you can buy.
Unless I know about it, and
Yeah,
you
you
don't.
know all about it. I know nothing about it. I see all these products for it. I'm like, is this really like a thing?
It was.
It was a thing. Oh, it's one that was like late to the market, like the Angry Birds movie.
A little bit different.
A little bit different.
It's a short fad,
Short fad.
kind of like Disney Infinity.
Disney Infinity. Yeah. So, but that okay. Well, okay. The better way to target this is okay. Once it comes to PS4, will it be too late?
No, I think some. I think people will check it out.
Maybe. And they'll give. Oh yeah, give it away free on PlayStation Plus.
Ooh, you know I love my free things on PlayStation Plus.
That you do.
Even
So
though
yeah,
I don't
there's
play like half the games are free.
play it. Yeah,
Other
because I
places,
just don't want it to be like another Gone Home situation where like by the time I hit PS4, it was just too late.
yeah, a lot of people do play it though.
Yeah, well, like I said, I already gave my thing on Gone Home, but I don't know.
But you like Gone Home.
I liked it, but
You like Gone Home.
well, I mean, I know Gone Home's a completely different thing than Friday Night at Freddy's.
But you like Gone Home.
I do like Gone Home. So we'll see. It's just weird when I see all this stuff in the store. It's like I know nothing of this, and it's just weird because it's like, and that's the thing though. Like a lot of these studios want to like jump on and like make movies out of these things, but the problem is by the time the movie gets made, the game's not popular anymore. I mean, we're seeing that this month with the Angry Birds movie, and Warner Brothers said they want to make a Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
Yeah.
So we'll see. And then who is that? I think Fox is trying to get the Minecraft movie going.
And then who else?
I don't know what's another one.
Still waiting the Heavy Rain movie.
No, but I mean, well, yeah, but I mean that's different. I'm talking like these like big fad things like Angry Birds, where like there's all these toys and mobile apps, and just everyone's playing it. Same thing with Minecraft. Same thing with Friday Night at Freddy's. The difference is Minecraft has never slowed down.
Never.
Ever. Like Minecraft is going at a very good pace. Where if they can get that movie out soon, they'll be fine. But like Angry Birds, no. Like the Angry Birds fad is over, and yet the movie's still coming out because it just took so long to make it. Five Nights at Freddy's, like you said is kind of dying out. Like, yes, there is this fad thing for it with the toys and everything, but like when that movie comes out, will it be too late? You know, if it comes out. So we'll see. I guess the only one that's really holding strong is Minecraft. Minecraft just never slows down. Hello. You still there?
Hmm?
Oh, you weren't
Of course,
responding.
of course I am. Why did you didn't say anything?
I don't know. I thought you fell asleep.
Heck no.
No, I paused it for a second. I just paused it for a second just to
That was
check.
your fault, see?
All right, well, I'm going to resume in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Click.
So anyways.
Yeah, so anyway. Yeah, so just some of these things where we'll just see. Like the Minecraft's the only one still holding strong. We'll see about these movies. Speaking of movie games, see, that was a nice little segue there. This game it's not too late at all. The Assassin's Creed movie trailer got released this week from 20th Century
cool.
Fox. Yeah, it's a neat trailer. It was released this past week. Yeah, I thought the trailer looked neat. Obviously, the big glare is the music, which everyone is complaining about. The music did not fit the trailer, both in tone and also just in speed. Like, it's just not in sync and rhythm with what's happening with the action.
Like Warcraft.
Kind of like Warcraft, yeah. So yeah, so Assassin's Creed is a movie we talk about a lot on here because we always trying to wonder what's going to be that first great movie game,
Mm-hmm.
And one of them already got released this year, and it didn't meet expectations.
Yeah, the Ratchet and Clank.
Ratchet and Clank, yeah. And Angry Birds is coming out this month, and it's getting good but not great reviews. Basically, it's better than it should be, but it's still not amazing, So it's decent, basically, is the consensus on that. So we still got, 2 left? Warcraft and Assassin's Creed. And Warcraft to be seen.
Mm.
We've already said it. We don't know money wise. We don't think it will do very well financially,
No.
but critically is to be seen. But for Assassin's Creed, it's interesting. The trailer released out, and I think a lot of people are liking the trailer, just minus the music, like just what is like there visually.
Oh yeah. I mean, gosh, look how much fun it looks to parkour.
Parkouring, yes. Michael Fassbender and his new franchise thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's funny, like when the trailer starts, you see the Ubisoft logo. It's like, oh, Ubisoft, yeah, they're really like part of the production. And then you see the logo at the end. I don't know. It kind of feels weird to me to see the logo, the Ubisoft logo at the beginning, and then see the Assassin's Creed logo at the end. And the Assassin's Creed logo like is exactly like the game logo. There's no like cinematic, like movie version of the logo. It's just the logo basically for the game.
Yeah.
So that feels a little weird to me. It kind of makes it feel like a tie-in thing because I mean, it is. They said it is like in the world of the games. It's in canon.
That's
But
so cool.
I don't know. It's just weird to see it marketed almost as a game. Seeing the logos just like that.
Yeah, it's okay.
I don't know. It's just a little weird to me. But yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just we'll see because I found it interesting too. Like because that's what they said. Like it's in canon with the game, so it will be interesting to see what from the movie would like go into the next game. Because like what we're seeing in the movie, because like the Animus looks like a VR. You notice that?
Yeah, like it's more than just laying down.
Yeah, like he's not just laying down. Like basically,
He's
actually
moving.
like he's like in the present timeline. He is actually moving and stuff with the person that he's like,
In
mimicking.
control of.
Yeah, in control of or whatever in the past. So there's this weird like VR element to it where you see him like actually doing stuff,
I think that's really neat. It adds a new dynamic.
doing backflips and everything.
Yeah, did you see him do that?
Yeah, you see him do that. It's like, oh man, the new Assassin's Creed's gonna have VR support. Gonna have you jumping around your living room and stuff. But what else? I forget the director's name, but he directed one movie
Macbeth.
before Macbeth. Yeah, Macbeth.
That was a really good movie.
You finished it?
Yeah,
I didn't finish it.
it's long.
It's not long. It's under 2 hours. It's just I just couldn't finish it. It was just I just lost interest. I just lost focus, and I was like, I don't know what's going on. I'm turning it off. Because the opening is so good, though.
Yeah.
Like the opening of Macbeth is so good because like it's all actiony and the cinematography is amazing, and they got like the battle sequences are really great, and that's awesome. But after that opening battle, it just like the pacing just drops, and that's not necessarily. Well, I mean, yeah, it could be a problem with the director, but also it's just the source material itself, because it's an old story, to be told. But
Old story to be told.
yeah, but from what I've seen, if he can replicate that same sense of action and cinematography, and just look and feel at least, and present that with Assassin's Creed, then that'll be good, So we're kind of seeing it because he's using the same actors too, who were in that movie. Keeping that consistency.
Uh-huh.
Another little thing popped up. You can still hear me?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Now because the little thing popped up, I got worried. But yeah, so we'll see. I mean, it's like I always say with Warcraft. It's like I have faith in Duncan Jones as a director to pull this off. Because I like his last 2 films, but it's to be seen. But I don't know. What do you think of the release date though for Assassin's Creed?
It's lame.
It's lame. They're releasing this movie December 21st, 2016 this year. So they're releasing around Christmas time. I presume this movie's gonna be PG-13. They haven't said what they're aiming for with this. I assume just PG-13 because I just don't see them putting this out as an R-rated action thing around Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Despite the game's R-rated M, I still think it's
Even
gonna
though
be
it's
PG-13.
played by a lot of teams. And
Because I mean, I know Fox is trying to change gears and be like, "Oh no, R-rated movies can be successful," But I just don't think they're going to take that gamble with Assassin's Creed. And then December 21st, guess what? That's 1 week after Star Wars Rogue One.
Yeah.
So it's going to be competing with that movie.
Isn't it crazy?
It's crazy, man.
We'll see how Fox does this year.
See if they can compete with Star Wars, man. Cause I'm really curious to see
I know.
I'm really curious to
Yeah,
see
me
how
too.
well Star Wars Rogue One's even going to do.
I like the Smurfs.
What?
I like Big Papa,
What are you talking about?
Little Josie.
What are you talking about?
So, when Assassin's Creed eventually comes out one day, do you think when we buy all the add-on content for like the next Assassin's Creed game, which will be based on the movie, if it's just all gonna tie in?
Well, it wouldn't be based on the movie. It'd be try to like continue off the movie or whatever.
Good point.
I don't
Good
know.
point.
Like I said, we'll see more of that VR Animus or whatever.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Interested seeing if this is going to be finally be that good movie. You know,
I hope so.
I hope so, man. We shall see. Potential, man. It's all about the potential. So much potential there.
Oh yeah. I promise, guys, I'm not drunk.
You're just very, very tired and talking about random stuff.
Did I tell you last night I slept on the ground?
No,
I slept on the ground.
slept on the ground. Oh boy.
I felt like a hobo.
Well, I guess with that, I guess we can start wrapping up though, because you're getting very tired.
Wait,
Okay.
what hour mark?
We're at the 1 hour mark.
Okay, yeah, it's probably best to shut it down.
You're getting tired. You're not focusing. You're talking about Smurfs for some reason.
I think I passed the PSBS drunk driving test. Name all the first party studios. Harmonix.
That's not a first party studio. It's like don't drink in podcast, kids.
Yes.
Unless you're going to say some really funny stuff.
I don't think I will.
No, you're just going to pass out. It's going to be like sleepy time.
Screw you.
Smooth Jazz AM. PSBS.
Smooth Jazz PSBS.
Yeah.
Can you play smooth jazz music?
Smooth Jazz AM.
Don't get us copyrighted.
Copyrighted. Yeah. But anyway, since we're about to pass out here because it's late, we're gonna wrap this up. So with that, this has been the PSBS, the PlayStation PlayStation Podcast, episode 60. I'm your host, Coach EPS Invited Boys, and my coach here is
Andrew Arenas. Dulles?
Yeah, question mark.
Dulles.
Yeah, question mark.
You guys have a good week and just eat a lot of food and have fun with your lives.
Get sleep. Plenty of sleep.
I don't know why I can't stay up past till 2.
You're just like a gremlin.
I think I'm like a Furby.
A Furby, yeah.
The Furby was like, kill me.
For the longest time, I thought Furbies were gremlins. Like I thought they were like the same thing. Like toy-wise.
Dude, me too. But I was watching that show of Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, and this guy, he's digging through some trash, and he finds a Furby from the 90s, and the Furby's just all like, kill me. And then he looks both ways before he does the deed. He like shovels him.
Well, Furby stuff for you. But yeah, with that, than the PSBS. Like I said, have a good week, get plenty of sleep, enjoy summer, play your games, enjoy Uncharted 4 and Doom
Oh,
and all
I
that.
think
So,
shit.
yep. So with that, and hopefully we'll see you guys next week. And